Alright, this is what we're looking like at 37 weeks. I feel like he hasn't grown a lot in the last week. I feel like I'm pretty much the same size as I was last week, but we shall see. Biggest changes, I feel swollen, like I feel really watery, like my face is puffy and my ankles are puffy and everything, just like I feel like I'm like retaining a lot of water. Feel kind of swollen everywhere. And like I said, just sore. Everything's getting really loose. So I tweaked my neck and my ribs are sore, my lower back is sore. I just kind of feel like a big noodle that can't like control my body, but yeah, I feel ready to go back into the gym today. So I still don't have any stretch marks. I don't think that's gonna be a thing for me, which is kind of a miracle. I had an ultrasound this past week, my 36-week ultrasound, where they kind of check, you know, just how he's sitting and give you an estimate of how big he is. And they said he's about 6 pounds, 11 ounces right now. So that means he should be, if they're accurate, he should be about 8, in the 8s, somewhere in the 8s, probably the higher 8s, by the time he's born. And he also is head down, so that's good. He gets hiccups every single day, so usually twice a day, in the morning and at night he gets hiccups, which is a good thing. That means he's practicing his breathing. He's breathing in that amniotic fluid, and you know, he's like retracting his diaphragm and getting ready to actually breathe on his own, so that's a good sign. I'm excited to get back in the gym. I'm excited to share this workout with you guys. Back and shoulder workout, you can do it whether you're pregnant or not. You can just add more weight, add more sets, add more reps. If you find it's not intense enough, or you can tone it down a little bit if you find it's too intense. Okay, we're gonna start this workout off with back. We're gonna do a superset. A superset is just 2 exercises that you perform back to back without resting in between. So we're gonna start with trap bar deadlifts. I like using the trap bar when I'm pregnant because you don't have that barbell coming up high and hitting you in the stomach, and it's also just a lot easier to grip. So I'm only using about 65 pounds, which is super light for me, and I'm gonna be doing 20 reps of this exercise. Make sure you're keeping your chest up, you're not arching your back, and you're pushing through your heels and squeezing and engaging your core and glutes when you come up from each rep. So after those trap bar deadlifts, we're gonna go straight into back extensions with no rest. This is the second part of our superset. So back extensions, I have the machine set to the lowest notch so that I'm actually able to bend over and get a good range of motion without my belly hitting the machine. I go down until my hands touch the ground, and I come up until I feel a contraction in my back, but I don't wanna over hyperextend my back, just until I feel a good engagement in my lower back. And I'm also going to be doing 20 reps of this exercise. Next superset is also a back superset. We're gonna start it off with lat pull downs. I'm using the wide bar, and I have my hands on pretty much the very outside of the bar. You want to make sure that you're feeling a really good stretch when you come up from each rep, and pull that bar down to your chest and squeeze your back. Make sure you're feeling this exercise in your back and not your chest, and avoid swinging the bar. Make sure you're nice and controlled. We're doing 20 reps of this exercise as well. Second part of this superset, we're going straight into high pull downs. So using the same machine, super easy to transition into this exercise. You're gonna have an underhand grip, feel a good stretch in those lats, pull down and squeeze the back. Get a nice good contraction, squeeze. 20 reps of this exercise as well. All right, that is it for back. Now we're gonna move on to some shoulder work. So first superset, back to back, we're gonna do barbell shoulder press, 20 reps. If
you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can do it seated. Anytime you do something seated, you're isolating your upper body a little bit more than you would if you were standing. We are going to superset barbell shoulder press with a seated dumbbell Arnold press. Arnold press is a two-part movement, so we're going to do a shoulder press up, come down, rotate in, and repeat. We're doing 10 reps of this exercise. All right, last superset in this workout, we're gonna do lateral raises. I'm gonna do them seated. Lateral raises are really good for your side delts. They're going to give you that nice teardrop shape to your shoulders. And once again, you can do these seated to isolate and really make it a bit more challenging, or you can do them standing if you want to make it a little bit easier. We're doing 20 reps of this exercise. And then using the same machine, this is the pec deck machine, we're going to turn around and hit our rear delts with the reverse pec deck rear delt fly. We're going to do 20 reps of this exercise as well. So that is it for this back and shoulder workout. Thank you guys so much for watching. I did finish this workout off with 25 minutes of cardio. I also only have about 2 more weeks left of working out, so stay posted for a few more workout videos and more updates as I finish off this pregnancy.